Hello, my lovelies. I hope you're having a good week and I hope that you are all ready for this practice. Get your mats ready, grab any props that you might like. So you can have a bolster, maybe that might be quite nice for Shavasana. Grab any blocks, anything close by, nice cozy clothes for the end of practice as well. And when you're ready, you're just going to start lying down. So get yourself settled on the back of the body. Your choice, you could have the legs nice and long. You could have feet on the floor, knees to the sky, or you could have soles of the feet together, drop the knees out wide. And as always, we try to start with the palms out, open, receptive, or we bring our palms onto our bodies, grounding, turning inwards. Wherever you are, just letting the eyes maybe close, maybe soften. It's really allowing them to drop heavy into the head. And then let's just connect with our breath here. So take some nice flowing inhales, really breathing all the way into the belly. Filling up the rib cage, filling up the chest. And then when you exhale, releasing chest, rib cage, and then the belly. So just giving yourself a couple of moments just to settle into the breath. Breathing in, the body rises. Breathing out, the body drops down. With every exhale, can you just release the body down further? Can you just let go of the tension being held? And just give it to the earth here. Let it pour from your body straight down. And you check into those little micro areas in the body. The ones where we unconsciously hold. And you let go of those ones too. And you just fully allow yourself to be here. Be here in your body. With your breath. Sometimes it takes us a little longer to switch from brain to body. That's why we breathe, that's why we tune into the sensations to become fully aware of what's going on for us. Not to judge, just to get to know ourselves slightly deeper, slightly more. Because we are constantly changing, evolving, shifting, shedding. But it takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication to continuously get to know ourselves. So rather than staying up in the head all the time analyzing, which is a natural human instinct, let's just come back into our bodies. Let them lead the way. We take our last few moments here. I just invite you to set your intention for your practice. When you have that intention, just draw it in, take a long, lovely inhale. And then exhale. Let's just let it go. Do that one more time, breathing in. Exhaling, letting go. Come back to your natural breath. Breathing through the body. And just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Lovely. If your knees are out wide, use your hands, draw them to center. Just take a full body stretch here, extending all the way out, reach the arms overhead. Inhaling, and then exhaling, we draw the knees to the chest. We give ourselves a nice big squeeze. Let's just roll from side to side. Take a moment, release it all out. Pause in center, one hand to each knee. Inhale, circling those knees wide. And then exhaling, circling them back to center. Inhale, let's circle them wide. And then exhale, draw them to center. One more time in this direction. And then let's change it over. So inhale the opposite way. Exhale, round to center. A couple of times, just breathing, just moving. Last one. Drawing the knees to center, nice big squeeze. Let's keep the right knee drawing in, extend the left leg now long, foot is flexed, toes to the sky. Squeeze the right knee in towards the right shoulder, so slightly round the ribcage. Let's hug it in nice and close. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Inhale. Then exhale using the left hand, draw the knee across the body into a twist. Left hip might want to bump towards the center as you do this. Right arm extending out at shoulder height, palm up. And just letting the right shoulder blade drop towards the floor. And just allowing yourself to soften into this space. Breathe into your belly. Just take 5 nice long breaths. Last 2. Inhale. And then exhale to draw the leg back to center. Reset their hips. Give that knee a nice big squeeze in. Inhale. And then exhale, hug both knees into the chest, big squeeze. Roll from side to side. And then pause in center, keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg long. Foot flex, toes to the sky. Squeeze that left knee around the side of the ribcage. And with every exhale, draw it in that bit closer. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale, use that right arm, draw the knee across. You might need to bump the hips to center again. And then just allowing that left arm to extend out, palm up, shoulder blade just dropping to the earth. Let's breathe down into our spines, breathe down into those bellies. 5 breaths. Two more. Inhale. And then exhale to draw the knee to center. Reset the hips, give the knee a big squeeze in. And then hug both knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Just a little roll from side to side. Let's place the feet to the earth, knees to the sky. Feet hip width distance apart, heels in. See if you can tickle them with your fingertips. Let's bring the arms up and over the head. Just let the hands just rest on the floor. Inhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, imprint the lower back. Exhale, switch the glutes on, lift the hips, lower, middle, and up, back off the earth. Inhale when you reach the top, and then exhale slowly with control. Roll all the way back down. Let's do it a couple of times. So inhale, pressing the back down. Exhale, switching on, lifting all the way up. Inhaling, and then exhaling, rolling that spine back down. Let's just do that one more time like this. So inhale, we imprint, and then exhale, we engage to lift. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, let's roll the spine all the way back down. Lovely. Shuffle the feet mat width distance apart. Let your knees come together into center. And just take a moment here. Let that spine just settle. Breathe into the heart space. When you're ready, just walk those feet again about hip width distance apart this time. We're going to lift the right leg up, flex the right foot, cross the ankle on top of the knee. You could stay there. You might use your right hand now to press the thigh away, or you could draw the legs in and interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, the left shin, whatever feels best. Shoulders soft, face relaxed. You could stay in stillness, or we can have a little wiggle if that feels releasing. Take 5 breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, releasing the fingers, and then exhale to unravel the legs. Let's lift that left foot up, flex it, cross it on top of that right ankle, that right thigh rather now. And you're going to either stay there, pressing the left leg away, or we draw the legs in and we interlace the fingers around that right leg. Left knee pressing away. We keep those hips nice and steady. We can stay in stillness. Or again, we might move here, see if that feels releasing. Take 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, release. Exhale, unravel, placing the feet down, hip width apart. Again, heels in so you can tickle them with the fingertips. Arms reach up and over the head, landing the hands to the earth. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, press the lower back down. Exhale, switch on the glutes, lifting all the way up, and let's hold it at the top here. So keep pressing down through the big toe edge of the foot. Keep those inner thighs nice and active, and the back line of the body is going to be really strong here. Glutes, core engaging. Just take another 3 breaths. Last one. Inhale, and then exhale, roll all the way back down. Shuffle the feet mat width apart, drop the knees into center. Breaths into the heart space, down into the belly. And we can start to windscreen wiper the knees from side to side. Just let the lower back release. One more to each side. And then when you're ready, you can draw the knees up to center. And you can hug them into the chest, give yourself a big squeeze. Let's bring the hands to the backs of the thighs and start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine here. So nice and controlled, we try and activate those core muscles. We're going to feel those hip flexors start to work. One more little rock. We lift up, we find Navasana. Shoulder blades down the back, lifting up through the chest. So inner thighs starting to squeeze. We can keep our hands where they are, or we can extend them forwards. Legs can stay where they are, or we can start to extend them out. Take another 3 breaths. We got 2. Last one. Inhale, and then exhale, we place the feet down. Just hug your knees to your chest. Inhale to lift up, and then exhale, let's make our way into tabletop. So your way to get there, hands under shoulders, knees under those hips. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Let's start to soften into our elbows. Inhale, we drop the belly, lift the chest at the tailbone. Exhale, let's round the spine, press the earth away, draw the navel in. Inhale, drop your belly, shine your heart space through. And then exhale, round, squeeze, draw everything in. One more time, inhale, we open. And then exhale, we round. Inhale into a lovely flat back. And then exhale, let's just tuck the toes under and find downward dog. So sweeping those hips up and back and just create that nice long line from the crown to the tailbone. Take a moment, wiggle, pedal. Just allow yourself to connect into your body here. How does it feel intuitively to move? Where does your body naturally want to go? Give yourself a couple of moments, just really sinking in to what feels right for you. Take another 2 breaths here. Last one. And then just finding a moment of stillness. We're going to inhale, start to reach the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, bend the knee and open those hips, splitting the dog. Inhaling here. And then exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. And let's step the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down and tap the toes. Inhale, you're going to reach the arms up. Let's find a low lunge position. And then exhale, we're just going to soften our shoulders. We feel our inner thighs squeeze towards each other. Tailbone lengthening down, belly active. Inhale here. And then exhale, bend the elbows, catch hold of opposite arms. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, let's drop the head into the arms, create that nice big opening up through the chest. I want you to sort of press down to lift up. Take 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful. So inhale, expanding up. Exhaling, hands to the earth. Inhale, tuck the back toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, we're going to step that left foot forward to meet the right. Inhaling into a flat back, shine the chest forwards. Exhale, soften, fold, release. One more time. Inhale, lifting up and lengthening. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, the knees stay soft. Exhale, let's just roll up through the spine, nice and slowly, nice and gently. Eventually, shoulders, head up last. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. Exhaling, hands into prayer, heart center. Nice. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, folding all the way down. Inhale, lifting up, flat back. And then exhaling, hands come down, step the right foot back. Drop down to the back knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, sweep those arms up, low lunge. Exhale, relax shoulders. Thighs are squeezing, tailbone lengthening, navel in. Inhale, and then exhale, cactus the arms. So bend into those elbows. We're going to inhale to lift up through the spine. And then exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together behind the back. So think back bend here. So we're really opening up through the chest, but keeping it active in the glutes and the core. 2 breaths. One more. Beautiful. So inhale, expanding up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, tuck the back toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, high plank, body in one long line. Inhaling. And then exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows squeeze to the sides. Inhale, slide through baby cobra, shoulder blade down the back. Exhale, lower, press back, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Steady breath in. And a steady breath out. Last breath here. Really nice. So we're going to inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hips. Inhaling, and then exhale, knee to the nose, stepping the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down and tuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Thigh squeeze, lengthen tailbone, navel's active, so are those glutes. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, catch hold of opposite arms. Inhale, we grow tall, and then exhale, drop the head into those hands. Again, we press down to lift nice and high. Try to avoid crunching into that lower back. 2 more breaths. One more. Very nice. Inhale, expand up. Exhale, hands to the up. Inhale, tuck back, toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhaling into a flat back, shine the chest forwards. Exhale, we soften, we fold. This time, inhale, sweep the arms wide, lift up nice long spine. And then exhale, hands into prayer at heart center. Lovely, inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, lengthening all the way down. Inhale into your flat back. Exhaling, hands down, set the left foot back. Drop down to the back knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping up, low lunge. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Squeeze those thighs. Lengthen the tailbone. Draw belly in, glutes strong. Inhale. Exhale, cactus those elbows. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades behind the back. Lean into that back bend. So press down to lift high. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Nice. Inhale, expand up. Exhale, hands to the up. Inhale, tuck back toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, either knees, chest, chin, maybe chaturanga if the body feels ready. Inhale, cobra or our upward facing. Exhale, we meet. Downward facing dog. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. 1 more breath here. Inhaling. And exhale, drop down, find your tabletop position. Inhale, let's drop the belly, lift the chest of the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhaling into a flat back. Keep the knees, the hips in one line. And then exhale, walk your hands forward, find puppy pose. Melt the chest to the earth. And then just allowing yourself just to sink down. Keep activating the belly, so press the feet to the earth. Keep the hands rooting down. Let's take 3 breaths. One more. And then inhale, press through the palms, lift the chest. And then exhale, walk your hands back in tabletop. Inhale, drop that belly, lift the chest of the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, we're going to pivot the right toes off to the side as you extend the left leg and start to reach that left arm overhead. Find that really nice side body opening here. And then we're going to see if we can float that left leg away from the earth. Then we're going to bend into the top leg, reaching around with the top hand to catch the foot. And then we can press the foot into the hand. Really feel that nice big opening through that front line. Nice. Let's take 2 more breaths. 1 more. Beautiful. So inhale, releasing the foot gently. Exhale, hand and knee come down, coming back into that tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest of the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhaling, flat back. Again, knees, hips in one line. Exhale, walk the hands forward, puppy pose. When we melt down, maybe chest, maybe chin comes down. We can either keep the arms long, or we can start to bring the hands into press. Then the elbows draw the press to the back of the neck. Sinking down. Let's take 3 breaths. Last one. Beautiful. So inhale, extend the arms, press through the palms. Exhale, come back into our tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift chest of tailbone. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale into a flat back. And then exhale, let's pivot the left toes off to the left. Extend through the right leg. Sweep that right arm overhead. Find that lovely side body opening. And then with that back leg, let's start to float it up. Bend into the knee. We can reach around with the top hand to catch the foot. Press the foot into the hand. Feel that opening through that front line. 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, releasing the foot. Exhaling, hand and knee comes down. Return to your tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the chest of the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Sweeping up and back. Taking a moment, just pressing down to lift those hips even higher, melting the heels to the earth, knowing that they might never reach, and that is absolutely fine. Take another steady breath. Beautiful. You're going to inhale, start to soften the knees, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk or step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale into a flat back, chest shines forwards. Exhale, soften and fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, lift up nice long spines. Exhaling, hands into Parrot Heart Center. Surya A, inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale to forward fold. Inhale into your flat back. Exhaling, hands come down. You can walk, step, or float into your high plank. Take a lovely inhale when you're right. Exhale to lower with control, elbows squeeze in. Inhale, we slide through cobra or upward facing. Exhale, we meet downward facing dog. Steady breath in, steady breath out. 2 more breaths. Last one. You're going to inhale, soften your knees, lift your gaze. Exhale, walk, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we release. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, lift up nice long spine. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, let's dive forwards. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, hands down, walk, step, or float it back. Then we lower with control, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, we lift into our back bend, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, we arrive, downward facing dog. Steady inhale, steady exhale. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale, sink to your knees, tabletop. And then untuck the toes, come into a kneeling position. Going to come through dancing camel. So we'll start by bringing our left hand down by our left foot, fingertips pointing away from us. We're going to use maybe a block if that feels a little bit more comfortable, so lifting a little higher. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up, sweep the right arm overhead. And then exhale, we sink back down. Right arm meets the left. We just sweep all the way over to the right side. Ground through the right hand. Inhale, lift the hips, bloom into that left arm. And then exhale, sink down. Left arm meets the right. We sweep back over to that left side. We continue. We breathe in to lift up and open. We breathe out to sink down and sweep. Keep going from side to side. Let's do 2 more to each side. Just really feeling into that heart space, feeling your breath, feeling the rhythm, almost creating that sort of trance dance space. And then after your last one, no rush to get there, we meet in a child's pose. Just give yourself that time to really explore the space. And then eventually sweep forwards and melt. Let the forehead release to the earth. Let the shoulders soften. Come back to your breath here. You might want to take some big sighs or just some really nice deep inhales and exhales. Release that tension, let your body be free. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, press through the palms. Exhale, let's ripple back into tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift chest and tailbone. Then exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. When you're ready, we inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. And then exhale, bend the knee and open the hips, split the dog. Inhaling, and then exhaling, knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's find crescent lunge. Exhale, drop those shoulders. So again, we squeeze our inner thighs. Lengthen through the tailbone, so glutes, core nice and strong. And we just keep those shoulders relaxing. One breath like this. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend and cactus the elbows. We're going to inhale, lift up through the chest, and then exhale, back bend, squeezing the shoulder blades together behind the back. Imagine there's a piece of string pulling you high. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Lovely. Inhale, we expand up. Exhale, let's open out and find warrior 2. And just adjust your feet as much as you need to. Sink into the front knee. Press the knee open to the side. And just feel that back leg nice and strong here. So pull out from the back thigh. Tailbone lengthening, belly active. Let's breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Lovely. So inhale, flip front palm, reach forward. And then exhale, lift up and over, reverse the warrior. Breathe into that right side of the body. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, return back, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, extend through the front leg. You might want to bump the back leg in. Inhale, we draw the hips back as we extend forwards. And then exhale, you drop the hand down as you reach your left arm to the sky. Then with that top arm, bend the elbow, draw the hand behind the back, reach for your lower back or for your front thigh. I want you to think a little back bend here as well. So really roll into that top shoulder, shine the chest open. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more. Lovely. So inhale, expand the left arm up. And then exhale to press back, lifting high. Inhaling. Exhale, sink back into the front knee. Inhale, and then exhale, we're going to pick the back heel up. Let's find our crescent lunge once again. So we're going to inhale, ground down through that front foot. Exhale, leap of faith. We're going to start to draw that left knee into the chest. All right, if we wobble. Inhale, keep the knee bent. Exhale, we're going to start to sweep it behind us. Lovely. When we're ready, we're going to reach that left arm back, catch hold of outside or inside of the foot, whatever feels best. Inhaling here. Exhale to press the foot into the hand, open through the heart space, dance a Natrajasana. So we try not to just lean forwards. We want to keep lifting the chest up. Let's take 2 more breaths. Last one. Lovely. So inhale, release the foot. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, diving forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhaling, hands down, walk, step, or float it back. And your choice whether you flow or whether you just skip it out. Let's meet in downward dog when we're ready. Arriving with a steady inhale and then a steady exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale and then exhale, just sink to the knees. Let's find child's pose. A couple of breaths just to come back to our center. Come back to our inhalations, our exhalations. Come back to the rhythm of the heartbeat. Take 3 more here. Last breath. Inhale, press through the palm. Exhale, return to your tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift chest and tailbone. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale, flat back. And then again, exhale, tuck toes, downward dog. Sweep those hips up and back. Inhaling. And then exhaling. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, open the hips, split the dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. We're going to inhale, lift up, flying crescent lunge. And exhale, relax those shoulders. Lovely. So we can squeeze those thighs. Lengthen tailbone, glutes, belly strong. When we're ready, let's just take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, we bend the elbows, cactus the arms. Inhale, let's lift up through the chest. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together behind the back. Again, piece of string lifting us high. 2 more breaths. One more. Beautiful. Inhale, expand up. And then exhale, open out, warrior 2. So we just shuffle that stance. We sink into the front knee. Want to keep it really nicely pressing out to the side so that when you look down, you can just see at least the big toe. Reach through those fingertips. Lengthen tailbone. Navel drawing in. Take another 2 breaths. One more. Inhale, flip the front palm, extend forwards. Exhale, reaching up and over. Reverse the warrior. Let's breathe into that left side body. Let's take another 2 breaths. One more. Inhale. Exhale, return back. Warrior 2. Inhale. And then exhale, extend through the front leg. You can just bump the back leg in slightly. Inhale, drawing the hips back. We extend forwards. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm high, Trikonasana. And then we're going to bend into the top arm. Drop the hand behind the back. We reach for lower back or for front thigh. Let's open into that top shoulder. Think back bend as we spiral through the chest. Thighs firm. 2 more breaths. One more. Nice. We inhale, expand the arm up. And then exhale, we press through the feet. Lift all the way high. Inhale. Exhale, sink back into the front knee. Inhaling. Exhale, we pick the back heel up. Find your crescent lunge. Nice. Inhale, we ground down through that left foot. Exhale, leap of faith. Draw that right knee in. Okay, if we wobble. Let's keep that right knee bent. Let's sweep it behind us. And then that right arm can follow. Grabbing outside, maybe inside of the foot. We inhale. And as we exhale, we press the foot into the hand. We open up into our back bend, Natrajasana. Lift the chest high rather than leaning forwards. Think thoracic spine, upper back. 2 more breaths. One more. Beautiful. So inhale, release the foot. Exhale, set it down the side, that left. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips, Utkatasana. Exhale, diving forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. And then exhaling, hands down. Walk, step, or float it back. Your choice whether you flow or whether you skip it out. We meet. Downward dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. When you're ready, sink to your knees. Child's pose. Release the hip to the heels. Release the forehead to the earth. Soften your shoulders. And come back to that breath. Return to that heartbeat. Return to sending energy that you don't need to the earth. One more breath in. And when you're ready, you can just start to roll up through your spine, find a kneeling space on your mat. We'll come through a couple rounds of camel pose. So when you're ready, we're going to lift up into our high kneeling space. So the knees are at hip width distance apart. When we're ready, we're going to tuck our toes under. So we're going to make sure our tailbone is lengthening down, glutes, belly strong here. Hands are going to sweep behind us, either fingertips pointing down or pointing up, so totally up to you. But we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together behind the back, squeezing the elbows towards each other. We're going to inhale, start to lift up the chest. As we exhale, press the hands into the lower back, lean forwards with the hips as you open up through the chest. So again, think lifting the chest up high, piece of strength. 2 more breaths here. One more. Inhale. And exhale to lift all the way back up. Untap the toes, come back into your kneeling space, palms up in your lap. Close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe that was enough for you. Maybe we don't go any further than holding our back. Because we have that sense of just knowing, of trusting our instincts, of trusting our bodies. You might feel like you're ready to go a step further, and that's great. But if you're not, that's also great. What makes it yoga is being non-judgmental, non-harming, and just allowing ourselves to exist as we are in these bodies. When we're ready, we come up into our second round, whatever that may look like for you. So we lift up into that high kneeling space. Let's tuck our toes under. Tailbone lengthening. So the glutes for the core are going to be active. Let's sweep the hands behind us, either fingertips down or up. Let's squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, press the hands into the lower back as you start to open up. We could stay here, or we could bring our hands onto our heels. Just keep pressing the hips forward, keep lifting the heart space high. Let's just take 2 more breaths. One more. Inhale, and then exhale to lift all the way back up. Untap the toes, sink down, palms up in your lap. And open to let go of whatever we're storing in our heart space that we don't need there anymore. Open to receive all that we deserve, all that we desire. And just let that settle in the heart space. What's going on for you? Not in your head, in your body. When you're ready, let's melt into child's pose. Bring the arms alongside the body. Let the forehead sink to the earth. And just release to the earth. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale, we roll up through the spine. Let's find a kneeling space. Scoot the hips over to the side. Sweep the legs out in front of you. And just keep your legs long, feet nice and flexed. You might want to sit up on a block or a cushion here. And then we're just going to start to reach our arms up towards the sky. We're going to inhale, grow tall through the spine. And exhale, imagine that piece of string pulling you forward from the heart space. And then when you're ready, we can catch hold of the legs or the feet, whatever feels best for your body. Keep that navel slightly drawing in here. And every inhale creating length. Every exhale, we can just soften down a little bit further. Let's take 5 breaths here, bringing that gaze down towards the legs, just keeping the back of the neck long. Two more breaths. Beautiful. We inhale, start to lift the head, lift the chest. And then exhale, walk the hands and lift the torso. We're going to start to gently shuffle forwards and make sure there's lots of space behind you. We're going to ground down through our toes, reach the arms forward. Inhale, and exhale, lowering down for 5. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, then 1. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself such a nice squeeze. And just rock from side to side. Pause in center. Let's wrap that left thigh on top of the right. Bump the right hip towards center as you guide those knees over to that right side. Let's bring our left arm out at shoulder height, palm up. Let that shoulder blade drop and release to the earth. You can just really let go here. Let everything relax now. Drop the body to the earth. Three more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale to draw the legs back to center. Reset the hips, unravel. Let's cross the opposite leg on top, so that right leg can come on top. Let's bump that left hip towards center. Guide the legs to the left. And the right arm extends out, palm up. Shoulder blade releasing to the earth. Just let yourself fully melt here. Tuning into your breath. Three more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale to draw the legs to center. Reset the hips, unravel. And hug your knees to your chest. Let's find happy baby. Let's separate the knees, flex the feet, and lift the heels to the sky. You can choose where to catch hold of, what feels best for your body. Feeling the knees drop down, feeling your tailbone lengthen along the earth. Let's take 3 more breaths. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. And give your knees a final big squeeze in. And when you're ready, we're going to find Shavasana. So your choice of space. You could have your feet on the floor, knees to the sky. You could have your legs long, maybe bolsters underneath the knees. You can have the arms out to the side, palms up, lovely and open and receptive. You could rest your hands on your body, grounding down. Get yourself really nice and comfortable. And then the last little wriggles and shuffles out of the way. Allow yourself this time to fully integrate the practice. Fully let your heart, your mind, your soul be open to release, let go, and to draw in. Ready, taking a long inhale. And then exhale. And a deep breath out. And just allowing your breath to deep into the side. Palm flow all the way into life. By your head. Take a full stretch. You can eventually hug your knees in for a big squeeze. Rolling all the way up to the right hand side. Keeping the eyes closed. Pressing into a comfortable seat on your mat. Put the hands together into prayer at heart center. Your thumb knuckles rest against the center. Back to the breath. Breathe into this area. Feel light, feel energy flood into this space. Shine. Keep taking place. Sometimes it's really hard to move on. It's always worth it, and it's always so necessary. Breathe into this energy, gather it up, and take it with you. Inhaling. Exhaling to release anything. Send it to the earth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Go. Come back to your breath. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning. Carry it with you as long as you need it. And as always, thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Adi Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you, my lovely one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you.